What is a congressional caucus and how do they work? Heather Brown found it's for elected officials to declare what's important to them.
Caucuses are semi-formal groups of congresspeople organized around particular identities or interests. Semi-formal in this case doesn't mean that they wear suits and ties. It means that they don't have official function in the legislative process.
There are 300 caucuses, or as they're officially known, congressional member organizations.
These members are on 7, 10, 12 caucuses.
Or more than that. I think the average in the last Congress was around 30 for House members.
Catherine Pearson studies U.S. Congress at the U.
The activities of caucuses vary tremendously. Some meet quite regularly, some strategize about how to make a real policy impact.
And they're just groups that have certain ways of looking at things.
And some really just focus on getting publicity for one particular issue.
They have to register with the House of Representatives, and they can't have dedicated staff or office space.
The purpose of these caucuses is for like-minded people to gather and discuss ideas. The caucuses can help members of Congress coordinate their efforts and also provide leadership opportunities for individual congresspeople outside of the more formal structures of committees. There are a lot of terms and details to remember, but here's the big thing to take away. Caucuses, congressional staff, and especially committees all exist to make the process of lawmaking more efficient. In particular, committees and staff allow individual legislators to develop expertise.
They can be very influential and important groups. Some of the main roles of the caucus can be to share information, affect public policy through advocacy efforts, advance legislative priorities, and educate their colleagues on a specific issue. A caucus can help spread and create awareness of issues to other members through congressional briefings, dear colleague letters, and non-legislative hearings.
There are a lot of caucuses that are really about members' interests, and some of these relate to constituent interests as well, but it might also be a form of bipartisan cooperation for some members who have some particular shared interests.